A very good day to the parents and audience. Today I, on behalf of Lances Convent, shall explain the examination and promotion policies for classes 3 to 5 for the academic session 2023-24. After the launch of NEP 2020, education systems are ever evolving towards bringing the best and quality experience for learners and mentors. The school, in compliance with it, is modifying the assessment procedures and policies. This academic session, the DOE has made some noteworthy changes in the assessment policies which will find their place in the new scheme of studies 2023-24. The scheme of studies is broadly divided into 6 parts as you can see on the screen. The first 4 criteria are for all classes from 3 to 5, whereas some clauses of attendance and promotion criteria are strictly for class 5. As you can see on the screen, the school will conduct 4 main written assessments during the academic session. The type of assessment and their maximum marks, the month of conduction and its duration, and the details pertaining to the syllabus and preparatory offs have been listed on the screen. The same has been documented to you in the form of a circular during the month of April 2023. Dear parents, it must be noted that all external assessments of students will be in the written mode and the paper will be in the form of a question paper booklet which will have the space for answering the questions. Let us now understand the computation of annual result for scholastic areas. To understand this, let's understand the difference between maximum marks and weightage. For example, in midterm exam, a 50 marks test will be conducted, but its weightage in the final exam will be of 20 marks. Likewise, for annual examination conducted for 50 marks, the weightage will be 50 marks. The weightage of all internal assessments conducted on given parameters round the year will be 30 marks. The description and weightage of scholastic areas has been reflected on the slide before you. Along with these, we shall also have various subject enrichment activities, project-based activities, portfolio and multiple assessment. The goal behind all these activities is to strengthen the grip of the students on all the subjects that they are studying. The parameter of attendance has been added latest in the assessment criteria and it is specific to class 5. As you can see on the screen, the marks will be awarded to the students solely on the basis of their attendance throughout the year. So if a student wants to secure full marks in internal assessment, it becomes the duty of the parents and students to ensure the regularity to school. The third step in the process of assessment is the computation of annual result for co-scholastic areas. The screen content elaborates the areas as well as the rubrics for assessment. Another area of concern which needs to be addressed is the absence of students during examination. This applies for classes 3 to 5. If the student is absent during an examination owing to bad health, a medical certificate by a registered practitioner affirming the same must be submitted at the school reception within 3 days of the exam in which the student was absent. Also, to be declared as pass at the session end, the student must secure a minimum of 33% marks in each subject, or else he will be declared as promoted. Let us now discuss the rules and criteria only for class 5. If a class 5 student is absent during an exam, he or she has to submit the medical certificate from a registered practitioner within 3 days of absence from school. This will be followed up with a re-examination which is mandatory for students to appear in. Students will also have to appear in the re-examination if they have missed the exam due to a sports event. As per the attendance criteria, students will not be eligible to appear for annual examination if their attendance is less than 75% of the total attendance during the session up to the date of the annual exam. Dear parents, for a class 5 student to be declared pass at the end of the session and be promoted in the next higher class, the student must secure at least 33% marks in each subject studied by him or her during the session. The promotion to the next higher class is also subject to the condition that a total of minimum 25% marks are secured by the student in midterm and annual examination. That is a total of 18 marks out of 70 in each subject. The criteria of re-examination includes that the retest is conducted within a period of 2 months from the date of declaration of result. Syllabus and the same examination pattern is followed, and the student secures a minimum of at least 25% marks in each subject to qualify for the next class. Dear parents, in case a student is not able to secure 25% marks in re-examination or 33 marks out of 100 in that particular subject, or does not appear for re-examination, he will be put in the category of essential repeat and will have to repeat the class in order to be promoted in the next class for the next session. Given in front of you is now the scheme of grades in scholastic and co-scholastic areas, which will be allotted as per the marks secured by the child. I hope that you have understood the scheme of studies and all the nitty-gritties involved in the process. And in case you have any doubts, you can always contact the school for clarifications. Thank you, everyone.